Morning. Back to you, Tom.
All right, security expert Jamie Copenhaver joins us now to talk more about this. And Jamie, I have to say, there are a lot of dots to connect, and it starts now. It's about, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Paris time, and all of this investigation is going on. Where do they start? I know that one of the things that they said is very interesting is they found a Syrian passport on one of the bodies outside the stadium. So what does that tell you?
It's my opinion, the suggestion that France is somewhat liberal in terms of their border control. It's closed now currently, which was a good move by the president of France. But what is concerning is this Syrian passport that was found on one of the bad guys. Keep in mind the current administration is taking in a bunch of Syrian refugees. My concern is how well are those people being vetted out before they're allowed into our country, not only the rest of the world.
So when you have an attack like this, it's not just one scene. There are 6 different crime scenes involved in this. Where do they start to figure out what happened?
Not only we have 6 venues or crime scenes where the shootings and bombings took place, but as the investigation goes on and it broadens, you're going to find many, many more crime scenes. Where was the bombs made? Where did they stage? Who was doing the support? I mean, they actually probably had drivers delivering these terrorists to these venues. So it's the scope of that investigation is going to broaden a little bit wider in terms of identifying the people that were helping these guys.
And I'm imagining that the investigation behind this takes on an international flavor. What role does the U.S. play in that investigation?
I think we have probably, and I heard Chris Hanlon up here earlier this morning, I believe, and I agree with Chris, we have the most capable, competent intelligence people in the world. I can assure you that as soon as it occurred last night, they were chatter amongst all the nations in terms of intelligence gathering, including French. And, we have boots on the ground throughout the U.S. and the globe, and they're all trying to pick up chatter to see what may have been missed in this deadly attack.
Yeah, there seems to not be a mystery in who's behind it. ISIS taking responsibility this morning, France's president saying that ISIS did it. So I guess what needs to happen now is figure out how it happened, and possibly if we can figure out what's next from anything.
Well, keep in mind, if you recall, there have been a couple of stabbings and shootings global-wide, and some of those folks were actually connected back to England and France. So what ISIS is doing, they're on a worldwide recruiting program. It doesn't mean that you have to be with ISIS across the borders or across the ocean. They're doing it on Facebook, Twitter. They have their own deep websites. So it's a global recruitment by ISIS.
All right, Jamie, thanks for coming in this morning. We appreciate your analysis.
Thank you.
All right, it is